Hey, Karla's over here. If you're a network marketer, in this video, I'm going to go through count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 big reasons why you need a recruiting funnel. Funnels. We keep hearing about funnels all the time now in network marketing, and so many people are finally realizing this is an essential part of your business. I've been using funnels in my business now for almost 20 years at this point, a version of the funnels that I'm gonna talk about today. But other than the fact that they simplify your business, I'm gonna talk about these 4 big reasons why you should be doing this ASAP. Do not pass go, do not collect $200, run, do not jump, whatever it is, right into getting this built for you. The number one reason, it saves you time. For Pete's sake, we are all busy, right? We got a bajillion things to do. And with a recruiting funnel, you are not just blindly reaching out to people and anyone and everyone on social. You're strategically attracting the people that are already interested in what you have. They're genuinely interested in your business. And that means that you can focus on building relationships and less on sifting and sorting potential recruits. Reason number 2 is it builds your brand. It establishes your authority. It establishes you as a legit business. Every single business in the world has some sort of sales funnel to funnel their customers and prospects. Why not you? Why not in network marketing? When you have a clear and consistent process, people start recognizing that you and your business are real. And believe me, your prospects are thinking, is it real? Can I do it? And will you help me? And you can answer all of that in your funnel and your follow-up emails. Thirdly, reason 3 is it creates duplication. That is what we want in our business. And you see, once you've got your recruiting funnel and your system down, you can share it with your entire team. None of them have to reinvent the wheel. None of them have to learn a ton of tech. They can just plug into your system and boom, you're off to the races. This leads to a more successful, stable, and growing team. But reason number 4 is probably the most boring and the most important part of this process. It's that the stats are stacked against you. Things have changed. I think that you're probably hearing this all the time, that things have changed. The way people buy have changed. The way people should sell has changed. And modern marketing has become a thing in the industry. So here are some stats that you should be aware of. Number 1, 3% of your prospects trust you. That means 97 of your prospects don't trust you. And it's not that they think that you're some salesy weirdo, unless of course you're putting your company information all over the place and then you look like a salesy weirdo. But it's because they want to do their research and their due diligence on their own. For example, if your brother-in-law sells Sony TVs, he's not going to be the first person that you call if you decide you want a TV. You're going to go do your research around the web or at a local store. And then if you decide you want maybe a Sony TV, then you're going to call your brother-in-law. So that's why he's in the 3%, right? You're going to go out and figure out what you want first and then call your rep, which would be you. Second stat that is really important to pay attention to is 80% of your prospects do not want to talk to you. They just don't want to talk to you. So this is probably something you've already figured out, right? And it just is logical, right? Most people, even if you go into a store and let's say that you want to buy a pair of sunglasses, you go into the store, somebody says, can I help you? You're like, no, I want to figure out what I want here. I want to research what I have and then decide if I can use your help or not. So your prospects do not want to talk to you. And then the third stat, I know stats are kind of boring, but the third stat that you want to pay attention to is that only 60% after they've done that research even want to talk to you, right? So once they've gotten to the consideration stage, then they might want to talk to you, especially somebody that doesn't know you. And I know that, raise your hand, your virtual hand, if you're watching me, if you want to attract cold leads to your business. Your cold leads don't know you. They're wondering if you're real, if they can trust you, all that good stuff. And if you have a sales funnel or recruiting funnel, they can jump into that without fear that you're going to be calling them, hounding them, following up with them, trying to pitch them. They can do their research on their own time. And of course, you get to build that relationship at the same time. And reason number four, stat number four, which is uber important and probably the most profound stat that I want to share with you, is that the number of touches, follow-ups, exposures to your business, products, services, etc., has gone up dramatically in the last few years. So let's go all the way back to 2020. In 2020, 20 some years ago, it took between 10 and 15 exposures, follow-ups, connections with a prospect before they would buy. So that's why way back in the day, we had Pottery Barn catalogs and Neiman Marcus catalogs and Harrods catalogs right into our physical mailbox every few weeks or few months. And that's because those companies knew statistically, if they mailed you these catalogs, if you received 10, at that point you were about to buy. That on statistically that you would buy. They'd gain your trust. They'd gain you'd actually looked at some of them, et cetera, and not thrown them all out. Well, here's the even more distressing news. 20 years later, in 2020, the number of exposures was 36 plus. 36 exposures, follow-ups, etc. So that number is insane. Like, raise your hand or tell me in the comments if you actually follow up with somebody over 36 times. If you're doing email, you are building an email list and you have a sales funnel, of course you are. But if you're not, think about all the money that you're losing. And if you don't have a sales funnel, it's next to impossible to try to follow up with somebody 36, 40, 50 times via text, via DM, PM, via telephone calls. It just doesn't work. And if you think about it, if you're a leader, like so many of our other students, if you're a leader, then think of your downline. Your downlines, frankly, are probably not even following up one time because they're afraid of that no. So again, these are powerful statistics. And by the way, I didn't make up any of these statistics. They are all from HubSpot, a well-regarded sales research company. So again, number one, saves you time. Number two, builds your brand. Number three, it creates duplication. And number four, it's just the stats are just completely against you if you are simply building your business on social. So you're probably asking yourself, holy crap, Karla, I am so busy already. How the heck do I implement this and get everything else that I need to get done without burning out, without getting overwhelmed by the tech, all that stuff? Well, I have a special invitation for you. I am inviting you to check out our 100K Roadmap event. Spend 2 days with me diving deep into setting out yourself and your team up for success and putting your recruiting and duplication systems together for your teams. I will share exactly how we are helping network marketers and direct sales professionals just like you all over the world build six-figure businesses and more. Click the link below. It'll take you to the registration page, which looks like this. I think it's over here. I'm not sure what side of it will, on my head it'll be. But, oh, two things. This is for 2 days. This is 2 days full of value that you'll be able to take into your business right away. That's number one. And number two, it's a measly $9. $9, the cost of an iced frappuccino at Starbucks. So you're going to love the results that you see in your business when you get finished with our 100K roadmap. You'll love the results that you see. So click the link. I'll see you over in the 100K roadmap. You got this, and we got you.